What's up, USHL fans? Welcome to week 12 of the U Show, where we take a look at everything that happened in the league this past weekend. So first, let's take a look around the league and talk about the Sioux Falls Stampede and their offensive explosion over the weekend. They had 12 combined goals in a sweep over the Madison Capitals. Brock Schultz, 7 points, 3 goals, 4 assists. Youngstown with a sweep over Tri-City in the American Cup, and they shut out the NTDP on Saturday for a 3-0 weekend. Both Trable and Lepak got shutouts. Youngstown is now 7-0-0-1 in their last 8 games. They're undefeated in regulation in those games. Omaha got back-to-back wins for the first time this season. They beat Waterloo on Friday and Des Moines on Saturday. Green Bay is now on an 8-game winning streak. They beat Chicago and Dubuque this past weekend. Brothers on Omaha and Des Moines played against one another. Cade D. St. Hubert and Finn D. St. Hubert. Cade on Des Moines and Finn on Omaha. Those two got to go head-to-head. Alex Pelletier on Lincoln is now on a 7-game goal streak with 10 goals in that stretch. He's 1 away from tying his own record of 8 games earlier this season from September 26th to October 24th. Let's talk about the American Cup, which took place over this past weekend. A big congrats to the champions, the 14U Buffalo Junior Sabres, the 15U Woodbridge Wolfpack, the 16U Woodbridge Wolfpack, and the 18U Atlantic Coast Academy. Time to get into our 3 stars of the week. We'll start up front with our forward of the week from the Sioux Falls Stampede, Brock Schultz. He's committed to North Dakota. He tied Thomas Zacco for the lead amongst USHL skaters with 7 points, scoring 3 goals and recording 4 assists. He scored once and had 2 assists in the Stampede's 5-3 win against Madison on Friday. He added 2 goals and 2 primary assists in Sioux Falls' 7-1 win to complete the sweep of the Capitals on Saturday, and he finished the weekend with 8 shots and a +3 rating.
In the circles, left side to Schultz, he fires, he scores! Brock Schultz on the one-timer, a power play goal, and the Stampede extend the lead.
Our defenseman of the week from the Chicago Steel, Wyatt Harris. He's committed to the University of Massachusetts Lowell. He's a 2026 NHL draft eligible player. He recorded the primary assist on Chicago's game-tying goal with 2 minutes left in the third period during the Steel's 5-4 win in overtime, the comeback win against Cedar Rapids on Friday. And he had a primary assist in the Steel's 6-5 shootout loss at Green Bay on Saturday. He finished with 5 shots and a +4 rating.
Omen from Harris, back to Harris, shoots, blocked there by Musa. One-timer, Sisson, score!
Our goalie of the week, Tobias Trable of the Youngstown Phantoms. He's committed to the University of Massachusetts. He's a 2026 draft eligible player as well. He made 20 stops on 21 shots in Youngstown's 3-1 win against Tri-City on Thursday at the American Cup, powered by Wegmans in Rochester, New York. He also posted a 20-save, 1-0 shutout win against the NTDP U18 team in Youngstown on Saturday, making 3 stops in the shootout. He has won his past 5 games. He led all USHL goalies with a 0.45 goals against average and a .976 save percentage. Best among those with more than 1 game played. His 2.03 goals against average this season is the 3rd best in the league, and he has played the 5th most minutes with a 12-4-1-0 record.
And Logan Anderson on the storm up ahead. Cisco drop pass in the slot. Youngstown's own Malmquist with a shot. Rebound. He could not finish on Lepak, who made an incredible save.
Let's talk about the World Junior A Challenge in Quebec. Team USA lost to Canada East 4-1 in the first preliminary game yesterday. They have the upcoming preliminary games Monday, today, as you're listening, December 8th versus Sweden at 3 p.m., and Wednesday, December 10th against Canada West at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The semifinals will be on Friday, and the championship and third-place game will be on Saturday. Some of our players made commitments over this past week. We'll start with Cash Cruitt, the goaltender for the Madison Capitals. He committed to Quinnipiac University. Braden Scuderi, the forward for Cedar Rapids, committed to Notre Dame. Anthony Thomas Maroon, the forward for the Muskegon Lumberjacks, committed to Western Michigan. And Salvatore Viviano, the forward for the Waterloo Blackhawks, committed to Northern Michigan. Congrats to all 4 of those guys. We can't wait to see you at the next level. A massive shout out to the former Waterloo Blackhawk from 2008 to 2009. He played 4 years at Boston College, 7 years pro in the AHL and ECHL, and that is Parker Milner, who made his emergency backup debut for the Washington Capitals at 35 years old. Pretty awesome moment in the NHL. So shout out to Parker for getting the chance in the big leagues after spending so much time in the minors, grinding it out in college, and obviously being a part of the Waterloo Blackhawks for that 1 year in 08-09. Let's talk about the World Juniors. There are 25 players on the U.S. preliminary roster. Caleb Heil highlighting them 11 players on the active USHL rosters have already been named to their country's preliminary squad. A full list coming soon with more rosters to be announced. Germany, Slovakia, Czechia, Sweden, and Canada have alumni like Václav Nestrasil, Sasha Babenian, Luke Radivojevic on the list too. All 3 goalies for Slovakia, Roberto Leonardo Henrique from Green Bay, Alan Lendak from Fargo, and Michael Pradel from Tri-City. All are active in the league. We asked Michael Pradel about this in our interview with him from the American Cup this past weekend. So let's take a listen to that chat with Michael Pradel of the Tri-City Storm.
So your second year in the league, how's been your experience living in Kearney playing for the Storm?
Yeah, it's been a great experience for those 2 seasons. Last year I got a few games at the end of the season. This year I have a lot more games than last year, so it's a great school for me, for my growth. So yeah.
Yeah, where do you, when you came into the USHL versus where your game is now, where do you feel like you've grown the most, and why is that?
Yeah, so I mean the main reason is I have a really good goalie coach, Tri-City. Dan, we've been working a lot. Also the last year, I think my game moved forward, and we are working every day for the practice of the ice also. So I would say that's the main reason.
Can you explain how you arrived in Tri-City? How did it come to be that you're in Kearney, Nebraska, and you ultimately get drafted by the Red Wings, and now this is the spot where it's going to take you to the next level? How did you get here?
Yeah, so it was my plan last season to move to the USHL in the second half of season. I think it was a good move. It gave me a lot, and I like it there.
And your goaltending coach and your relationship with him, how often are you guys on the ice together? What does it look like when you're not on the ice? Are you doing film?
Yeah, so he's full-time goalie coach here in Tri-City. So he's on every single ice practice. We are working more before the regular team skates. So, yeah.
I'm interested to know, when you're drafted by the Red Wings, obviously, great day, I'm sure. How's been your relationship with the Red Wings since then? How often do you check in with them? What does that look like?
Yeah, so it looks like, especially Dan, goalie coach, also talking with them what my game should look like, what I do good, what I need to work more on. So, but also they talking with me about my game. So yeah.
Congrats on making the preliminary roster for World Juniors. I know you had a little bit of experience going to World Juniors last year, but how excited are you to go back this time?
Yeah, so I'm very excited to meet a group of guys again. I think we are really good. We will have good team spirit. That would be our best weapon. And how I said, I'm really excited to that.
Do you have a relationship with the other 2 USHL goalies that are also on the Slovakian roster?
Yeah, Alan Lendag is my really good friend. We know each other for a really long time. We're also playing some games in the evenings, like PUBG and the other things, just to call each other and talk a little bit. And Leo Enriquez, I also know him, play some games against him. He's also a very good goalie. So I think we'll have good goalies out there.
So I have to ask you about this because Patrick, Tri-City's media guy, had let us know. You just got your driver's license in Slovakia, which I understand takes some time. What makes it a little more of a complicated process, and what went into getting that done?
Yeah, so it was a little bit difficult because I had a busy summer, went to the draft, dev camp. After that, summer skate in the different city. Also, I did my driver license in different cities, so it was a little bit busy. But I've done it, and I'm really happy for that.
Do Alan and Leo have their license, or can you hold that over their head?
I know that Alan has his license. I don't know about Leo, but I know that Alan sent me sometimes he's driving in Fargo, so yeah.
And is it also true that this is the other personal tidbit that you can name capital cities for quite a few countries. Is that right?
Yeah, is that right?
Where did that come from? Like, are you a geography nut?
Yeah, like when I was younger, I really like geography. I love it still. I'm watching some documentary films, not as much as when I was younger, but still it interested me.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so much.
Coming up in the USHL, we have a 20-game week before the 13-day holiday break. We will have a show this time next week. The following week, we are unsure yet, but keep in mind these games will be played Tuesday through Saturday. You got Lincoln at Sioux Falls on Tuesday at 7:05 p.m. Central Time. Youngstown at the NTDP on Wednesday against the U18s at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Sioux City at Fargo on Thursday at 6:05 p.m. Central Time. And I will be in the house for both games at Fargo on Thursday and Friday. Friday night, the Fargo Force will host the Sioux Falls Stampede. We might see the Mason West debut on Thursday and Friday as he is looking to get in hockey shape after winning the Minnesota State High School Football Championship. We got Madison at Green Bay on Saturday at 6:05 p.m. Central Time. Dubuque at Lincoln on Friday at 7:05 p.m. Central Time, and Saturday at 6:05 p.m. Central Time. You can watch all the games live and on demand on Flow Hockey. That's going to wrap up week 12 of the U Show. We will talk to you next week. Lots to look forward to this coming week, and make sure you check out the games that I'm doing color commentary for in Fargo on Thursday and Friday. Can't wait. Talk to you guys soon.